right along. It's time for the MCU, okay? It's time for the MCU news of the week. And if you think for 1 second, don't go anywhere, because if you think for 1 second, you know what I'm going to say, you know what news I'm going to cover, you know what opinions I'm going to give, stick with me, okay? Stick with me for a minute, because you have no idea, okay? Look, for you idiots who don't know what's actually going on, the rest of the world does, here's what happened. Comic-Con happened last week. Marvel movies haven't been the shit since Thor 2, okay? We haven't seen a good Marvel movie since Thor 2. I haven't watched them since then. The last two Avengers movie, Endgames, they snap, they go back in time, they fix it. Tony dies, Captain America quits. It's all we know, okay? It's terrible. The Marvels did terrible. The TV shows did terrible. The canon's terrible. We can't follow along anymore.
What are we doing?
And to top it all off, we've got drama with our new villain. Kang is out, okay? And so Robert Downey Jr.'s in, and he's back, and he's playing Dr. Doom. And for those of you who are confused, oh my God, Iron Man, it's Iron Man. How can he be Iron Man? I thought he was dead.
What are we doing?
It's the multiverse, okay? He's the evil variant. This is a comic book thing. Iron Man becomes Dr. Doom in the multiverse. He's back. They needed to drop a bag to save the brand. They were going down in a sinking ship quicker than the Titanic, and they needed to do something drastic. So they brought back the only person that would make sense, Robert Downey Jr. Now, that's not what matters.
What are we doing?
What actually matters is the opinion and the thoughts and just the overall experience of Robert Downey Jr.'s best friend on the entire planet. And no, it's not me, Jeremy Renner.
What are we doing?
Now, for those of you who don't know, quick update, Jeremy Renner plays Hawkeye in multiple, Avengers. He's got a series or something, whatever. He tries to do his best every year. Obviously, Jeremy Renner has a very, very, very promising music career, okay? We can't play a lot of it, but we'll play a snippet, you know what I mean? Here's Jeremy Renner, basically with his smash hit, okay? We're only going to play a second. Get ready. It's one of those situations where we're going to get flagged because Jeremy Renner likes his money, but it's the main attraction.
What are we doing?
That's right. We got nothing but time.
You know what I mean, dude? It's Jeremy Renner, and we can't do it without him, okay? We need his opinion. We need Jeremy Renner to bring this all together. If we don't know what's going on, if we don't know what we're doing, Jeremy Renner will tell us, okay? Just the man his opinion is equivalent to that of Kevin Feige. He is right up there. If you don't believe that Jeremy Renner's opinion is one of the only opinions you should be listening to when it comes to music, movies, and entertainment,
what are we doing?
It's like he's the main attraction, dude. So it's just, the main attraction, dude, it's Jeremy Renner. So if anyone has an opinion on what's going on with Iron Man and the MCU, it's Mr. Jeremy. And guess what? He was shocked.
What are we doing?
That his best friend, that son of a bitch, didn't say a word to him. He didn't say a goddamn word, okay? And he's really upset about it. He's really, really, really upset about it. Robert Downey Jr. knows how to keep a secret from his good friend Jeremy Renner. During an interview with Us Weekly, Renner revealed he was caught off guard by the announcement of Downey's big and very unexpected return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Renner said that as soon as he heard the news, he immediately sent a group text to the OG Avengers cast and demanded answers.
What are we doing?
Like, what's up, bro? No one told him. No one said, hey, Jeremy, this is what's up. And now he's pissed. He said, and I quote, I had no idea. Okay, I had no idea. This son of a bitch didn't say anything to me, and we're good friends. I started blowing up Downey's phone. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you hiding this from us? I'm Hawkeye. I need to know.
What are we doing?
It's exciting news, man, he recalls telling Downey. I'm really, really, really excited about it. Marvel boss Kevin Feige announced Downey's MCU returning at San Diego Comic-Con roughly 5 years after Downey appeared in the final Marvel film as Tony Stark. However, the 59-year-old actor won't reprise his beloved Iron Man role in the next two Avengers flicks. Instead, he'll play antagonist Dr. Doom, aka Victor Von Doom, in Avengers Doomsday as its follow-up Avengers Secret Wars. The former is set to premiere on May 26th, and the latter will hit theaters a year later in 2027. The MCU veterans Joe and Anthony Russo have been tapped to direct both projects. So, listen, we all know this is happening because of Jonathan Majors, okay? Unfortunately, Disney doesn't really like it when you get arrested and accused and found guilty on assault charges.
What are we doing?
So, unfortunately, when those things happen, Disney says, "Oh, that's a termination of your contract. Ask Johnny Depp."
What are we doing?
Ask Johnny Depp what happened immediately after Pirates of the Caribbean and Amber Heard's little stunt of a news article came out and said what she said about him. They dropped his ass like a hot potato, just like they dropped, I'm sure, your $100 million contract. Jonathan Majors and TMZ. I mean, shout out to TMZ. Is that who this is? It's TMZ. Shout out to our friends at TMZ and you spicy cameramen. They get this man cornered and they're like, hey, bro, what happened to your Marvel movies after that court date, huh? They gave it back to Robert Downey Jr.? Uh-oh. I'm not sure how he feels about that, but it doesn't behoove TMZ to ask him. And they're ruthless, bro. They are ruthless.
Nice.
I mean, it was announced that Robert Downey Jr. was, being brought back from Marvel to play Dr. Doom. I mean, it looks like he's...
That beginning, he just, nice. Oh, he's petrified. He's so upset, and he can't do anything about it, and he's just saying nice because he wants nothing more to maybe get a second charge on the woman holding the camera.
What are we doing?
It was announced that Robert Downey Jr. was, being brought back from Marvel to play Dr. Doom. I mean, it looks like he's replacing your villain, Kang. I mean, are you hurt with the new direction that, Marvel is, doing?
So first, give this woman a raise, TMZ. First, she gets him out of the house and immediately stabs him in the rib cage with a knife and says, your villain has been replaced, metaphorically, has been replaced with Robert Downey Jr. And then she says, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
You are.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, of course.
Of course. How could you not be, sweetheart?
What are we doing?
How could you not be? How could you not be heartbroken when your $100 million contract, probably more with Disney, broke for 2 Avengers movies that were going to make $1 billion?
Yeah, heartbroken.
You are.
Yeah,
you are. Oh, bitch. He says, I'm heartbroken. She says, you are. You're heartbroken, really?
What are we doing?
Oh, God. TMZ is ruthless, dude. Leave this man alone.
You are.
Yeah, come on.
You are.
Yeah,
You are.
What are we doing?
come on. Yeah, of course. I love him. I love Kang. I love Kang.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, you know.
Dr. Doom is wicked though.
Oh, yeah, it is good. It's gonna be good. I mean, both Robert Downey Jr. and Ezra Miller have had like a history of trouble with like, you know, the law and getting arrested for felonies.
Oh, the balls!
What are we doing?
The balls on this bitch, bringing up the accusations, the fact that Robert Downey Jr. has a past of his own, Ezra Miller has some weird shot kid shit, whatever going on, and they're still in the movies.
What are we doing?
Oh, the balls. This chick has bigger balls than the little Tolly kid, Prince of the Riverlands, freaking Lord Paramount, like Damon in the freaking penultimate episode of House of the Dragon season 2.
What are we doing?
Shout out to HBO and The Leak, by the way. Dude, she brought up the charges. Oh, man. I mean, this man is probably going through it. He is emotional. He's been accused and now I think found guilty on the charges. Some, not all of them, but some charges he was accused of. And now this woman is just hounding him like, well, why do you think these bitches are getting the bag? Oh, man.
The law and getting arrested for felonies. I mean, you only had a misdemeanor. Do you feel like it's unfair that like you're not being given the same opportunities as them?
Damn. I think it's fair that Mr. Downey is being and has been greeted with patience and curiosity and love, and that Mr. Miller's gotten the same treatment, and that they're being allowed to work their art.
Uh-oh. Are we headed down? Is he going to say what I think he's going to say? Is he going to bring up... Let's see. I think he's going to say it.
And that Mr. Miller's gotten the same treatment, and that they're being allowed to work their art and be creative at that level, you know. It's not. Nah, I'm not really. I didn't really get that.
Oh,
What
man.
are we doing?
Well, I mean, listen, hey, Ezra Miller, Robert Downey Jr., it's not, you don't need me to tell you the differences between the fact that those men have their contracts and that unfortunately Jonathan Majors no longer does. Okay. So listen, if that wasn't the best take on the Robert Downey news that any of your other podcasts or news networks or anything else you listen to that might have dropped today, it's mine was better. Okay. They didn't have Jeremy Renner, dude. Okay. They didn't have him.